Well, it's about time to finally discuss the latest game that I've been playing since I came back from my SummerSlam trip, and that game today is the best, which is known as Idol Manager. And you might be thinking to yourself, isn't this going to be your ordinary hentai game that you can find in the Steam store for a measly 3 buckaroos? And nope. And I was honestly surprised at how much depth that was put into this game. And this game is an absolute banger, but if you're not a fan of similar management games, kind of like Game Dev Tycoon, then this is definitely not the game for you. But if you played Yakuza Like a Dragon, there is a section in the game where you're in charge of, managing a business while dealing with profits and investing to grow your entire empire. This game is the same type of concept, but with the twist of managing a J-pop group, and you're trying to get this group of yours to be the best pop idol group in the whole world. And there are currently 2 different modes, which is the story mode, which surprisingly gets deep from the actions you take, and with certain dialogue options you can take which will affect the outcomes of your story, and also too it will affect your business outcome too. So that's pretty cool, seeing that all this is in this $20 game. So let's continue. There are going to be 3 different types of difficulty, which are relaxed, normal, and unfair. And honestly, this game can be a bit difficult at times, so normal can be hard if you don't know what you're currently doing. Hell, I even went bankrupt in my first playthrough, and my god, the game is so much fun. But if I could give advice, I would definitely not recommend playing the tutorial. And I know that sounds weird, but the tutorial doesn't really do you any favors, and in fact kind of leads you to a bankruptcy. But instead, check out the community guideline and look under discussions, and there's an extremely good guide that I have been using for my playthrough, and this guide was made by a Steam user named Trace, which goes into depths on what to do without failing your first time playing. But also, besides the management and the financial side of the game, if you wish to, for some strange reason, you can date the idols in the game too, but be warned that some of the idols may not like this approach, and they may end up disliking you, which could ruin the potential profits that you could have made with this certain idol. But hey, that's up to you. And plus, let's not mention the fact that some of these idols in this game are 13, 14, which is a bit creepy and it's strange, but we'll ignore that. Like I said, the whole dating aspect isn't really necessary. If you choose to ignore it, that's fine. That's exactly what I did for my playthrough. But if you want to, go for it, I suppose. But I wouldn't really do it personally. But if the story isn't really your thing, there's also a free mode in which you're allowed to experiment and do whatever you want. Plus, of course, what isn't a good game without mod support? And oh boy, there's quite a bit of mods that you can check out. But be warned, there are some NSFW content that you can download if you want to. But again, like I mentioned before, it's a little sus of what you can see, and I would not recommend it whatsoever. Plus, there's even a HoloLive mod and a Zora Lane mod, but some of the dialogue options for these mods are not in English, and as well as they're mostly in Japanese text. But you could probably use a Google Translate or some shit like that to get past it, since they are a bit of a fun playing the HoloLive mod or the Zora Lane if you are a fan of that. And plus, there is going to be a HoloLive Vanguard English set coming soon, sometime of next year, and hopefully I can get my hands on it. Maybe we can do like a little thing for the channel, so I'll try to pick that up for the future. But to get back at the topic at hand, for $20, I think this is a fair price for this game, since the amount of content and the amount of hours that you can play, and hell, I'm still playing it even right now. So definitely don't let this game go under your radar. Keep watching our stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Also too, No More Heroes is coming out soon, so I'll try to make a video on No More Heroes 3, so keep an eye on that. And until next guys, I will see you guys in the next video.